Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Miss.
Wow, Amelia, that looks amazing. Okay, so welcome guys to reading class. As you know, today we are gonna continue with the story of, what was the story? Who knows the name of the story that we are reading? Okay, Dariel.
Addie in charge.
Addie in charge. Okay, so as you know, we start reading in page 117, right? We couldn't finish that page. Yes or no? Yes.
This what page is?
117. Okay, so what do you remember about this story? What happened to Addie?
That Eddie has to be in charge because he or she had a little sister or brother, I think.
Brother. Okay,
I
Andrea.
remember in the story that Addie can have she lived in, I don't know, in one Mrs. and Misters, and she has a brother, and they and that and it's fire in that.
Okay, yes, it's a
house.
fire. Okay, very good, Andrea.
There is a prairie that it was on fire.
Okay, Litzy, what else? Litzy, what do you remember about the story?
It is a children. What do you say? It is independent.
She is independent. Yeah, that's what she's in charge. Daniel.
No, Miss, I want to participate.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna start. Okay, you're gonna start right now. We're gonna start where we are going to hide. Okay, where we are going to hide.
Where are we going to hide? What are we going to do? She bolted and ran outside the wind, sped across the yard, picking up dried leaves and pieces of grass and saving them into the sky in little porcelain formations. Addie remembered what Pa had said about a stiff wind
A stiff wind behind. A stiff wind behind.
stiff wind behind a prairie fire. Fire wall, the fences, fire break, safe,
Fire break.
fire break, safe. Then the coast were the blowing in terror, no adding the fire, their age roll as they pulled against the ropes on as fast As you can, Addie shouted, hitting each cow.
Each cow. Addie shouted and hitting each cow. On the rump.
On the rump, choked she and bore
Try
to run to boots who were cold. They get in bare feet.
Okay, stop there. Sophia.
Okay.
Sophia. Beauty.
Yeah, we are in Addie race back.
Addie raced back.
And we are in page 107.
Okay, silent. Addie raced back.
Addie raised beds.
Into.
I want
Guys, Sophia is reading. Okay, Sophia, please. Sophia. Babe, you can do it, okay? Do you know where you need to start reading? Look at the screen. I am pointing you, but you don't look at the screen.
from water bed in breakfast.
Okay, why are you reading, Sophia? Addie raced back into the sody.
Addie raced back into the sody and put on their back
Copper.
but she quick
Copper toe boobs. She quickly
received both shoes
No,
on
she quickly. Sofía, no, si no sabe cómo decir una palabra, amor, dígamelo, ¿ok? Aquí todos están aprendiendo, aquí todos se equivocan, incluso hasta su maestra. She quickly slip boards
shoes on him past the
pulling him
but the hand she run
outside again.
and then
Okay, continue. They were
past the
fire break.
Running away from the fire as fast as Alan
Addie
could go when she
realized
she had
left
Ronnie,
Lillian,
Lillian, Beast,
behind, behind,
behind on the table. Table.
Okay. Continue, Lin-May. Continue, Lin-May.
She picked Bert up and dashed back. The sooty darkness and quiet made the fire seem farther. From the door, she could see that the approaching flames were as tall as three houses that
Stack.
one stacked, one at atop the other. The wind was so strong that fire break would never work. She knew there wasn't time to set a backfire, even if she knew how.
Okay.
A fire can't
Stop there.
go where.
Stop there.
Yes,
Diego,
okay.
continue.
Repeated as words frantically trying to think of a plan. She crouched and motioned to her brother get on the backboard. The child so tearfully but did as that was told.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna continue with Litzy. Go to the next page, people.
She ran outside with Bert on her back and Ruby Lillian in her pocket. The well of fire was closer. She could see tall on grass exploding into flames. With each explosion, the sky filled with more and more billows of black smoke. The roar was
deafening
deafening like a trouble rolling summer.
like a terrible rolling summer thunderstorm.
Rory summer thunderstorm.
Okay, okay. So I'm going with, thank you, Bruce.
Rolling summer thunderstorm.
Why are you reading?
Oh, I promise to watch the farm and keep it safe, she told Bart, placing him on the ground near the well. I can't let the fencing house burn. She lowered bucket after bucket into the water, soaking the saddest walls as best she could. But even as she desperately
Desperately. Toast water.
Tosser were more pies
More
of
pieces of burning grass
more pieces of burning grass land on the roof.
Okay, Lauren.
Leaving the study seemed hopeless, Eddie pulled the ladder away from the house and threw it on the ground just as it was about to catch fire. So she would never be able to keep the house from burning all by herself. Addie was exhausted, but she kept hauling bucket after bucket up the well as best she would. She could. She could not think. Her arms kept working as if she had no control of them. As she pulled up on more buckets, she saw her reflection in the water, illuminated by the fire below. She embarked at only a few minutes before the sea of flames rolled. Had only a few minutes engulfed them. There could she find a place to hide from those awful,
Awful.
devor- devouring explosions? Were there nothing to burn? Addie whispered. Suddenly, she knew what to do. She dragged the ladder to the well, there where she had done to save her doll. Eleanor, she pushed in down inside. To save her doll Eleanor, she pushed it down inside, for it was crying hysterically, crouched on the ground with his hands over his ears to stop the horrible noise.
Okay, thank you. Adrián, and then Amelia.
Okay. With his hands or his ears to stop the real noise.
Okay, and the next one. Come on, Bert.
Come on, bird. We have to hurry. Climb on my back. Alice shouted, no, no. Bert shouted, you have to, Addie commanded. Signal,
She
signaled,
knelt
signal, beside,
beside
beside brother reluctantly. He rolled around his shoulders, praying harder than ever. Still,
Okay, thank you. Amelia.
okay.
Crying harder than
Still kneeling.
still kneeling on the ground, Addie used one foot to carefully feel for the ladder's highest rung, slowly too carefully,
Slowly, she lowered
slowly she lowered herself, balancing both with great effort down into the well. She went step over step. Now they were below ground level. It was pitch black and the water felt cold around Addie's knees as she reached the bottom rung. Don't let go, Bert. Don't let go, she told her brother, who buried his face into the back of her neck so that her neck looked deep in her skin.
Okay, we are gonna stop in here. So can you imagine that you were in that situation, that there is a big and huge fire and you're trying to protect the soddy house? So
That's too much.
yeah, because you know, she's into the well. You know what is a well?
No.
Seguro.
No,
What's a
well,
wall?
well, no wall.
Ballena.
No, well,
No, escalera.
no. A well, guy. If you can see in the picture, she grabbed and pooped the well into sorry, she grabbed oh my god, I forgot the word. Oh my god, how do we say escalera? Over there is like the word.
Stairs.
No,
What? How we can, what?
escalera. No, me parece. Okay, I forgot the word right now. So she
Stairs. Stairs.
okay. No, ladder, the ladder. She grabbed the ladder and put it into the well, and then she get into the well. If you see in the picture, there is like a hole, like a circle. A well, guy, in Spanish es un pozo. So she was getting water from the well, and she was trying to toss water to the soddy house, to the roof, to the grass, all around the place. She was trying to grab water to have a fire break. But the fire was so strong that she started feeling tired. And
The fire is very big.
yeah, and she thought, what I'm going to do? I need to save my little brother. So she grabbed the ladder and she put it into the well. And if you can see in the picture, she's inside of the well with his brother Bart. Okay. Now I have a couple of questions for you that I need you that you write. Okay. If you pay attention to the reading, you will know the answer. Okay. So
We're going to write these.
yeah. Okay, we are ready to read that comprehension question says, when the fire comes, what makes the children cough?
What?
What they were coughing, like, while we're doing that?
Because it's fire and it's smoke.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
The smoke blows into the well. Okay. Why Addie wait so long before climbing out of the well?
What?
Why?
Why Addie? What?
Okay, sorry guys, give me a second. Sorry, I don't know what happened. Wait. So why, okay, why Addie was, why she was waiting so long to be there? Okay, sorry, I'm gonna share that again. Why did Addie wait so long before climbing out of the well? Because she was there with her brother a lot of time. What do you think she was waiting a lot of time?
With the fire, how do you say apagar?
Because the wind was so strong.
The wind was strong, and what else?
Because she wants to the fire very small and not big.
Maybe she was waiting the fire to stop, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But how could the fire stop?
Yeah, there is a moment, Lin, that the fire stopped. When, you know, an example. When there is a fire, or I don't know, have you ever make a campfire?
Yeah.
A bonfire.
Yeah.
Campfire or bonfire, no?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay, imagine that you are in a bonfire. Maybe your mom or your dad are preparing a bonfire. They light out and start the fire. And you are
On my
putting,
belt.
or you are putting there like wood or logs. And when the fire burns all the wood or the log, the fire gonna stop. Okay, so that happened. That could happen. An example, I hope so that never happened in any of your house, but what if your house start getting burned until the fire burn all the house is gonna finish? Or what if an example, imagine that, oh, I still have that I have a good teacher that she taught me to do this. So I have a very good teacher about this. So imagine that I burn this. So it's gonna finish when I don't have any of this. Okay, I don't want to destroy my. So imagine that the fire destroyed these and then become into ashes. So it's gonna finish, it's gonna stop the fire, okay? So remember that the fire it was very large and dangerous, and she stayed in the well long time to be sure the fire is really gone. There is going to be a moment that you're only gonna see smoke, and you see and listen the bellows from the fire, and there's gonna be a lot of smoke.
Miss, we answer number 3.
Yeah. Why is so hard for Addie to climb out of the well? Why do you, if you were Addie, how would you feel if you were holding your brother or holding somebody?
Carry.
Scary, yeah, but you need to take care of your brother.
Very hard because
It's gonna be very hard, and it's gonna be, but can you imagine Elena, that Elena is carrying her little sister for 1 or 2 hours. How you're gonna feel, Elena?
Where?
What?
Where? How you say run?
Okay, weird. No, but my question
No,
is, baby.
Miss, I know.
Uh-huh.
You can feel like tired in your arms.
Yeah, imagine that you are holding, or have you ever tried that your mom or your dad carry you like right now, how in the how you look like right now? Imagine imagine Lin May's mom carrying Lin May like for 2 hours. She's gonna be tired because
she
you
will
are no
die.
baby. You are gonna be her baby forever, but you are not like a baby, right? So,
But me is how you say doloroso.
it will be very painful, yeah. Okay, because you see, she's very tired and board is hanging onto her back. Can you imagine? I'm gonna imagine, okay, I have this pillow, okay? Can you imagine this? Imagine that this is one of you. I am carrying Sophia. I think that Sophia is a little bit tall. So and I'm gonna be carrying Sophia here all the time. How I'm gonna feel? So tired.
How you say espalda?
Yes, it's gonna hurt my back and my shoulders. So that's why Abby was so tired. Okay.
Miss,
Yep.
but Addie, besides just waiting there, it just disappeared the fire. She could like drop some water or something.
She was dropping water before getting into the well because she wants to protect the house. It is like if you got water and you start tossing water in the wall, on the street, or on the window, I don't know, or in the grass to have more fire. So she was doing that, and she was onto the well because what? The well is under the land. Okay, as you know, yes, Andrea?
One time when I was in another house, and in one house, and how do you say vecinos?
Neighbor?
When I have neighbors, and then one of my neighbors, and it fired the house, and
Oh.
one of the little girls, he died. She died, and she has 5 years.
Oh
my God.
Oh my God, that is so sad. It's so, okay. And you, when you see fire or something, you need to tell to your parents, okay? You don't have to play with
Yes.
match. You don't have to play with
That's
electric
why
stuff. Yeah.
fire, because the little girl, he's playing with fire.
Oh my God.
And my mom told to the firefighters to come because it's very dangerous. But she
Yeah.
got late, the firefighters, and she dies.
Yeah. Oh my God. That is so sad. Okay. So if you feel,
But
yeah.
Addie was very lucky, actually.
No, she was
Okay.
very brave. She was very brave. Okay. Very, very brave.
I thought it was just luck.
No, she was very brave. Can you imagine that you see your house burning? What would you do? Like,
Freaking out.
Miss, we run because they're very dangerous. We can die.
yeah. Well, I can tell you when I was in 7th grade, my grandmother house started getting burned and all of us, we were sleeping because it was at night. And one of my cousins, she say like, Jency, did you listen that noise? And that is the bellows, the sound that it made the fire. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, do you want to go with me to see what is that? And when we opened the door of the room, we opened the door and all the living room was in fire. And we start yelling to our grandma and our grandpa.
But why, Miss, is fire?
Because of electricity. Like imagine that you leave the TV on the night, or you know the charger from the cell phone, you put it there and you never unplug it. That can cause a fire. Yeah, Elena.
Really?
Yeah.
Electricity, how you say, se calienta mucho.
Yes, it's overheat.
Oh, I think that is my
Fire.
house. I think that is my house. I am start saying, ah, and then I say,
No, Lauren, I
and
think
then-
you
No, but okay. But it is true, guys. In my house, you know what started the fire? It was a fan. You know what is a fan, right?
No.
Yes, Miss.
Un
What's
ventilador.
that?
Un ventilador. Someone in my house let one fan
On.
Right, I have one in my room.
but it was a, you know, it was a fan, the kind of fan that is in the roof.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so a fan started the fire, and my cousins and I, we help our grandpas to turn off the fire. Okay, Bruce, you want to say something?
Miss?
I knew that it's
See,
fire.
that one to the finish leave.
Yeah, if you finish, you can leave. Okay, everybody.
Bye.
Miss, I have a question. No, I didn't finish.
Bye.
Miss.